I never saw a lighthouse I did not like. As a professional and recreational mariner, I have passed lighthouses thousands of times. The passages I remember most vividly were those many days and nights when the lighthouse truly marked the port in the storm, the reaching of safe harbor, and occasionally the relief of completing the challenging portion of a Coast Guard rescue mission. I came to love lighthouses at those times because of their function. Their distinctive location, color, and shape and/or light characteristics guided me home. I later came to love photographing them for their beauty and their ability to stand in the face of a storm. When I took my first and only college photography class at Michigan State University in 1970, I chose Big Sable Point Lighthouse as the subject of my final project story. Over the next half century, lighthouses have been my most photographed subject. I will never apologize for shooting so many shots of such a cliched subject. I may have taken hundreds of thousands of shots of the Luding North Breakwater Lighthouse. The majority of them were not excellent photographs. But I learned over 50 years to understand better why a lot of them were bad and what artistically and technically I needed to improve. I especially learned to know much better what I was looking for from Mother Nature. I learned that the Luding Lighthouse can provide countless magic moments to capture, each as different as a fingerprint. I've learned to wait more and shoot less. I've learned to really see the light, parentheses lighthouse, and the light. I have photographed the lighthouse with added ingredients or co-stars like the sun, moon, stars, northern lights, ships, boats, and people. I'm most attracted to photograph, quote, my lighthouse, unquote, when the waves are the largest and breaking the highest. I have become very good at photographing the same lighthouse in hundreds of storms. You learn a lot by shooting the same subject often. The Luding Lighthouse has been an excellent teacher.
My all-time favorite subject to photograph would be trees. There's something about them that I'm just naturally drawn to, especially with all the textures of the bark, the root systems as they come out of the ground in different ways, the branches. Each one is distinctly unique to themselves. And then you have the color of the leaves, the color of the bark. There's just something about it that no matter where I am, if there's a tree there, that's typically where I'm headed first with my camera. Similar to that, I think that's why I love photographing lighthouses. There's a lot of similarities between the two. They're sturdy, they're strong, they are a beacon of hope emotionally, they are dependable, they are always there. They'll guide you to safe harbor, to safety, and similar to trees, each one is unique. They have different colors. The lights are different colors. The building themselves, the shapes of the building. Some are just towers. Some have a house attached to it. Where they're located, if they're out on a break wall, if they're inland on a point like Big Point Sable. I just love each one and how unique they are and how strong they are in storms, which can relate to how strong we have to be in the storms in our life. Photography is all about emotion, and those two subjects are so similar and match why I love shooting and making those images that people can relate to in their heart, not just with their eyes.
I just spent a bunch of time getting all my heavy weather gear together, and now I am warming them in the dryer at home. My dad, Rachel, and I have been following the weather apps on our phones very closely and can't wait for the gale force winds to hit Ludington tomorrow. I've taken the flash and straps off my camera so the wind won't vibrate my tripod, causing camera shake and blurry photographs. The big telephoto lens is already mounted to the camera and in the back seat of the truck. The batteries are charging right now to top them off because experience has taught us that cold weather kills them very quickly. I just extended the tripod legs to the presumed correct height and have that and my camera bag in the back seat. My truck topper has been freezing shut recently, and I have to use a hammer to break the seal to open it, so I have everything out of the back end of the truck that I think I will need. I grabbed my tall winter boots, 2 sets of hand warmers, and my best pair of skydiving goggles. Clean chamois for the end of the lens to keep the ice, sand, and water off are placed in my front coat pocket. I count my blessings and thank God every day that I get to be a part of Team Reed, and together we get to help tell Michigan's incredible story with our cameras and share her extraordinary beauty with the world. I know that I am now ready to shoot the storm and big waves tomorrow at the Lighthouse. I learned from my dad and his 33 years of service in the Coast Guard to live by their motto, Semper Paratus, always ready.